Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Things are still falling apart in Kenya Kwanza. The center can no longer hold. A few hours ago, as I speak, Rigathi Gachagua was released from Karen Hospital, after which he called for a press brief where he spilled some beans. I want us to listen to Rigathi Gachagua, for his sentiments are going to inform the basis of our analysis right now. Let's listen to this.
Don't evict people without compensation, Mr. President. Mr. President, don't overtax people. You are killing them, you are killing their businesses. Don't force a housing program on people. If people do not want these houses, don't force them. This Adani thing is not good for the country. There's too much corruption, Mr. President. This housing thing is being forced down on the people of Kenya. And they don't like it. Please don't force it down on them. You know, situations where medical equipment that was being supplied by Kenyans to the Ministry of Health now has been given to one single Asian. I say, Mr. President, this is not right. We are killing our business people.
Yes. That's Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi is telling William Ruto to stop eviction of people. He's also telling William Ruto to stop overtaxation. He's also saying, don't force the housing project on the people. He goes on to talk about Adani. Listening to Rigathi speak, he's speaking what resonates very well with the majority of Kenyans. But then the big question is, why is he saying all that now, while all along he has been silent? In fact, last year, when Kenyans were demanding of Kenya Kwanza government to stop overtaxation, Rigathi was on the forefront, planning to harm Kenyans. We remember Rigathi Gachagua waking up very early in the morning, going to his office to coordinate the police officers on how to deal with the demonstrators. That was last year during opposition's demonstrations. We know of the Finance Bill 2023, that was last year, that added taxes. Rigathi was silent. He has been silent. We also know of Adani, Rigathi has been silent. The housing project, Rigathi has been silent. Why is he now speaking after being impeached? Rigathi Gachagua is not honest. He's doing that for political mileage and for sympathy. He understands and knows very well, maybe Kenyans have forgotten, that Rigathi Gachagua has been part and parcel of Ruto's government as all those things were going on. Rigathi goes ahead to say this. Listen to this.
So, as we speak, I say that my lawyers are in court. We have faith in our judiciary. And I requested that according to the rules of natural justice, I be accorded an opportunity to be heard in the Senate. You remember I presented myself to the National Assembly and defended myself. In the Senate, I was there day one. And even when the Speaker asked me to sit down to listen to the charges, I decided to stand up to face my accusers. I was there the following day. I was ready for cross-examination. The 11 counts is nothing but malice and fiction. It was a political game by the president to get rid of me. And looking at it, I don't think the president had any intention of ever working with me. I think he just needed me to help him win the election because of my mobilization capacity and the faith the Mount Kenya region has in me. So I should have been given an opportunity. I have asked my lawyers and they have told me the motion was not time-bound.
My lawyers are in court. We have faith in our judiciary. Rigathi is confirming to Kenyans that he has faith in the judiciary. After the judiciary will have made its ruling on Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment, will Rigathi obey the courts? Will he still have faith in the courts? Rigathi is talking more than necessary, and that's his undoing. He told Kenyans William Ruto was the Mfalme of the mountain. Right now, Ruto stand against him. Now he's saying he has confidence in the courts. Rigathi should not talk more than necessary. I was ready for cross-examination. Was Rigathi ready for cross-examination? The answer is a very big no. Rigathi chickened out of that cross-examination because he knew he was going to be exposed. That's why most definitely he feigned some sickness. So he chickened out of the cross-examination. He was not ready to be cross-examined. So he's lying to Kenyans. Rigathi then goes on to say, the president had no intention of working with me. Rigathi is very right there. William Ruto had no intention of working with Rigathi. He might have picked Rigathi Gachagua because of his foul mouth and because of his resources. Rigathi is very good when it comes to incitement and ground mobilization. That's why William Ruto picked him. Let's listen again to Rigathi Gachagua.
I think it's very important. But finally, I want to tell the people of Kenya that I don't feel safe. And for the first time, let me say that on 30th of August in Kisumu, undercover security agents entered my room in Kisumu and bagged it. And one of them tried to poison my food. But we detected it and we were able to escape the scheme. I was supposed to be killed through poisoning. On 3rd of September in Nyeri, another team from the National Intelligence Service came to Nyeri and tried to poison food that was meant for me and Kikuyu Council of Elders. I did report this matter to the National Intelligence Service, and the officers who were assigned to my office, I asked them to leave because I felt I was not safe. After the 2 attempts to assassinate me through food poisoning failed, it is when this impeachment motion was hatched. When my security was withdrawn here, officers from the National Intelligence Service have been hovering in every room, in every compound here.
I don't feel safe. That's what Rigathi is saying. And then he explains 2 occasions where some government agents attempted to poison him. On 30th August, while he was in Kisumu, and on 3rd September, while he was in Nyeri. So government agents attempted to poison him on 2 occasions. When they failed, they hatched the impeachment against him. We still remember Rigathi saying he was to deal with Raila Odinga with finality. Last year, we saw some attempts on Raila Odinga's life when a rogue police officer attempted to eliminate Raila Odinga. And Raila's only wrongdoing was holding a peaceful protest. We know that Kenyans have the right to hold demonstrations and protests. So Raila was almost eliminated because of exercising his democratically given right to peaceful protest and demonstrations. We also know what happened to Uhuru Kenyatta's Northern Farm. So Raila's life has been on the line, Uhuru Kenyatta's life and the opposition leaders, their lives have been in danger. Rigathi has been part and parcel of the government. Right now, he's saying, I don't feel safe. Even if you were tempted to sympathize with Rigathi Gachagua, having seen what Rigathi did, I just say, this is karma. What goes around comes around. You reap what you did sow. So Rigathi is just reaping what he sowed. He's just reaping what he did sow. Kenyans should not sympathize with him. He speared himself with his own spear. A man who spears himself with his own spear should not be mourned. Rigathi can't be mourned. That's how life is. Do unto others what you expect them to do to you. Rigathi has been very arrogant, very proud, and very harmful to his political critics. So he's just being served from the same dish he did serve others. I can't sympathize with Rigathi Gachagua. Let me stop it there. So all this is just saying to weep sympathy. And in one way or the other, he might be succeeding on some quarters. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.